My history with Dunlop picks is pretty much right from the beginning of when I was playing guitar. I think I pretty much own now every pick that's ever been created by Dunlop. And I've spent most of my career going through pretty much every day, changing between different picks. I think, oh, maybe that one will give me what I need today, or maybe I don't like that pick anymore, I'm gonna try this one. And then one day I just sort of was like, right, okay, I really need to kind of nail this down. And then eventually I kind of decided, what pick have I used kind of for the longest? And it ended up being the Jazz Tone 208, 2mm. Now that was like a polycarbonate pick. So the shape was right for me, but then I just thought, well, I've decided now that Ultex is like my favorite material in a pick, and then that shape is my favorite shape. So let's just stick them both together. And then I pretty much went back to Dunlop and said, is this possible? And they went, yep. And then, we came up with this. I think the reason why it works for me is the fact that it feels really super grippy, whether I'm like sweating or cold or anything like that. It just feels really comfortable, like it's an extension of my fingers almost. I'm not holding anything that feels weird. The size of it is perfect because I feel like it overwhelms the string enough where I feel like I'm commanding the string and not the other way around. The bevel on the sides, which is great for me because I hold my pick at an angle. So already having the bevel on the side helps cut through the string way more than, say, like a more flat pick. And then is the fact that it's got slightly wider, I guess what you call shoulders of the pick, where it's not completely like a V shape, it's more rounded at the edges, and then it's got the point on it as well. So as you kind of glide through the bevel, the last thing that the string hits is the point, and that's where you get the attack. So you're actually getting like a real smooth glide through the string, but you're still maintaining that attack for like a nice, warm, fat, sharp, precise tone that you can use for aggressive playing. Another point that I want to make about Ultex actually is it's very durable. If I was just to do probably a couple of weeks of tour with like one pick, I could probably do that and it wouldn't wear down or give me any problems. Yeah, I just feel like this particular pick for me and the style that I play is just basically taking a knife and cutting it through butter. And now everybody that I've given this pick to and been like, wow, it looks a bit bigger than what I'd be used to, and kind of get freaked out by the size of it straight away. And then as soon as they start playing it, it's like, I've got a couple of friends at least that's it now, they're converted, they can't play anything else. Most interestingly, actually, with this particular pick, one of my main influences is John Petrucci, and I was invited to a Dream Theatre show, and I had one of the pick tins that Dunlop had made for me, and kind of as a present, I gave him this pick tin with 6 of these picks in. That night, he used, for the whole show, he used the pick that I'd given him, and then decided that was something that he could get on board with, which is amazing for me because obviously he's like one of my heroes, and I've given him a pick, and then he's like, wow, that's the pick for me, kind of thing. I think they started like a new discussion about what was going to be the next thing for the John Petrucci signature pick, and it just so happens that it's basically a slightly tinier version of this, which is mental really when you think about it. It just goes to show that actually this type of pick is perfect for that type of player. Maybe this has got like something that people didn't even know existed, and then they start using it and be like, wow, this has improved my technique by 15% in like 2 hours or something. I definitely think that no matter what gauge you're into, there's going to be some kind of flow pick that will fit your needs. And I definitely encourage anyone to go and check it out.